game to lose. I thought our kids played their part. There's some toughness tonight that we've been working to get them to do for us sometime. But great teams, good teams like Kansas make plays in the end. Great players make plays like that. And the ball just didn't bounce our way at the end. Any questions?
Coach, after another tough loss like that, what do you say to the team in the locker room after the game?
There's not much to say. They're down. They're despondent because of a tough loss. I know they felt like they played well enough to get the win, but you always have to finish the game the right way. And I thought that one play was, and there were plays before that. We gave up second chance opportunities, and that's what cost us. Even that play wasn't really a second chance, but it was a second chance. When he turns it over, we don't respond to it, we don't react, and they get the ball and lay it in. Andrew, he's a great player to do that. They make plays like that.
Coach, would you talk about the disparity in free throw shooting tonight? Kansas gets 30 attempts and you get 14. Did you feel it was called the same on both ends?
Well, officials, that's the way it is. It's part of the game. And I thought we, the only one that concerned me was right there at the end, the jump ball. And reaching around behind the guy. Not only, I thought Jaye Crockett got fouled on the jump shot. Then we get the loose ball, we get the rebound, and they call the jump ball. That's the only one that was. Otherwise, it's the way it is. They do a good job. I said Kansas does a good job of taking the ball to the basket. They're very athletic and quick. And we had some real nitpicking fouls, too. I'm very disappointed now. In fact, we had two guys played 9 minutes, had 3 fouls, one had 4. So, just disappointed we didn't move our feet and play better defensively.
Coach,
Yes.
Coach, obviously enough negatives in this one. Talk about the positives coming out of this.
Yeah, well, again, I thought Jordan, his play was really great. He hadn't played this way in a while. We're glad to see him respond to the big game. I thought Dayon, all our front court people did a good job. And Rob Turner, I thought he guided us, with the excellent leadership and generalship from the point guard spot. It was critical tonight, especially against a very talented Nadir Thorpe and others. So we did some good things. We really challenged. We held Perry Ellis down. We did a good job on Nadir. And I thought we just had a great defensive effort. And I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed for them that we didn't get this win because we played so hard. And we played a lot smarter tonight. We hadn't played. We got the tempo the way we wanted to. We did some good things. We shared the basketball. We took care of the basketball. But we got to regroup, and losing and winning is part of the game.
Well, 5 Red Raiders did score in double figures, and compare that to 2 Jayhawks. Talk about how all these guys getting involved in the game, how that works for Texas Tech and keeping in the game.
That's how we have to play. Again, you look at the rosters, they probably have 2 NBA starters playing. And, we've got some good talent, don't get me wrong. I think Jaye can play at the next level. I think Jordan someday will play, whether it's starting in the NBA is another thing, but I just think both Joel Embiid and Wiggins and Perry Ellis, they've got some really talented players. But we have to do it as a team. We have to do it together. We have to play with one another. When we play like this, we'll give ourselves a chance to win. We gave ourselves a chance to win tonight.
Going into the game, Kansas had the #1 field goal percentage in the whole country. How was that game planning for that?
Well, we knew we had to really take the ball out of their hands when they got it inside. So trapping the post was critical, and I thought we did a good job there of making Embiid turn back to the middle. When we didn't do that, he scored on us. Just in the last play, we turned baseline, we're supposed to force him back to the middle. You know, he loses the ball, but they get it back. If we turn him back to the middle, it might be a different story.
Coach, Bill Self said prior to you coming in, he said he hadn't seen the crowd pumped up like this and the culture changed since Coach Knight was here. Can you just kind of talk about what that means to you, him giving you that respect that the team deserves for with you turning things around this year?
Well, I think it's a compliment to our fans and to our student body and to our administration, especially our marketing people. Elvis, you know, they've done a good job of getting out and spreading the word. And so they've asked me to do some of those things. And our guys are playing well. You know, they're playing hard, and that's what people want to see. They want to see team give their best effort. And I think for the most part tonight we came as close as we have in any game to giving, you know, the total and complete effort. We had some breakdowns, but I thought I was proud of how they competed. But I appreciate. I wasn't here then. I know as Bill Self has been coming here now every year, so we have a better understanding, a better appreciation for it, and I appreciate that.
Was your plan offensively to really?
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Was your plan offensively to really milk the shot clock and score it late, or was that just Kansas's defense being really effective?
Their defense is pretty effective, and I thought, you know, the longer we could keep ourselves in the game, we get the lead. You know, now the pressure's on Kansas, you know, to do something, and I thought, and it kind of, because we were logging a lot of minutes, especially Rob and Jordan, and so we wanted to, you know, give them a break too. So when we spread the floor like that and sort of work the clock down, you know, that's what we're trying to do. You know, take some time off the clock as well.
And then defensively, did you switch to zone just to kind of ease up on the hand-checking fouls a little bit?
Well, yeah, we were having trouble guarding one-on-one. We just were out of position, so we wanted to go zone too. And the zone was pretty effective. You know, they only make 1 out of 6, so we thought go zone, make them shoot from the outside, try to take away the inside, and it was effective for a while.
Coach, come off a tough emotional loss. How do you get your players ready for Saturday against Oklahoma State?
Yeah, because that's going to be an emotional game, especially with the incident. So, I think our guys have been very resilient. They've been through a lot of adversity in the past and this year. You know, we've lost some tough games, some close games, and we've recovered and responded the right way. We have good leadership. We have veteran players, mature players that, you know, they don't stay down long. I think what we do is we try to build on just Little Falls. We played the number 8 team to, you know, play them straight up, and so we ought to be able to play with anyone.
Going off that question, you know, you always seem to give up a lot of points to 1 or 2 guys, and going into Stillwater next week against Oklahoma State, Marcus Smart, how are you all going to game plan and try to contain him more, not let him score, 22 points again?
Yeah, you don't stop. You just try to, try not to let them beat you. Like tonight, we let a great player beat us. You know, you got to figure out a way to limit his touches. They can play both ends of the court. He's such a talented athlete that, you're just not going to keep him down. Good players, and you're not going to keep Marcus Smart. So we've got to make sure that we do a good job on the other guys and limit them to 1 shot, 1 opportunity. If we can do that, we'll be in the ball game. But I know they had another tough loss the other night. So, I know Travis will have his troops ready to play, and we'll have to try to get our guys up after this tough loss.
You reduced KU to no. I'm sorry. You reduced KU to no fast break points. Talk about how you game plan for the defense to make sure KU doesn't get out, make all those athletic plays that they're known for.
Well, we were changing defenses. We press some, zone some, man some. We played. We tried to mix it up to keep them off balance, and I think that was critical in limiting. And then we lead the team. And we shot the ball fairly well, so it's hard when you're making shots, it's hard for the opposing team. And we didn't turn it over. We had a lot of live ball turnovers where people push it up the court. So we only had 9 tonight, so that was huge in keeping them out of transition. That's what I do.
I'm a fifth-year senior, and it came down to one play. I mean, all I had to do was dive on the ball, and I feel like that would have wrapped the game up. I just put a lot on me, and I just let the team down today. But I mean, everybody fought. The team fought hard, and when you fight that hard, it hurts a lot at the end when you just can't finish it.
I don't think Jaye let the team down. I mean, if anybody says they want to be a great basketball player, they can put in the time, they can shoot shots and lift weights, but I mean, at the end of the game, comes down to how you gonna give up your body for that basketball.
First off, Jaye, you didn't let the team down. I mean, you've been balling all year, but for the simple fact, how frustrating was it for you just to be in foul trouble just at the beginning and couldn't really get in a rhythm?
Yeah, that's tough because you just really can't, like you said, get in the rhythm of the game, and you're kind of uncomfortable the whole time. You're just trying to get yourself going, and you get fouled and it puts you down. You just take steps back, and it's just tough trying to play with foul trouble. But I mean, the great players can do it, so I just have to keep building.
Crockett, what do you tell your team in this particular case, going back into the locker room after this tough loss?
Take the positive from it, because I mean, we made some big plays. We fought hard. We got rebounds. We need to get rebounds. We hit shots, and just take the positive from it, and let them know that the season's not over.
What positive? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we still got this tournament and a few more games to finish, so we're gonna make a run.
What positives do you take from it?
Like I said, we got stops when we needed to get stops. Rob hitting a big shot. Gosha got his hand on a few balls. Tolbert was out there. He was attacking, getting guys in foul trouble. We just did good things like that.
JT, can you talk about, I mean, you were 7 of 10 from the field, very efficient night for you. Can you just kind of talk about what was working? I mean, I know you stuck that one at the elbow as the clock expired and put us back up, but just kind of what was working for you?
Coach always says the screener is usually more open than the cutter, so I try to set good screens and sprint to my screens. And my teammates just did a good job of getting me the ball.
Jordan, what was working so well for y'all to start the second half?
Our defense, I mean, we got energy off of our defense. We played off of our defense.
You think y'all's picking on offense caused them a little trouble?
Definitely.
Jaye, what was so tough guarding the ball, especially with all the hand check fouls tonight?
I mean, they just had some athletes out there on the perimeter, guys real quick, and when you can't have any like hand checking, it kind of makes you a little. I mean, you can't be as aggressive on defense, so you kind of have to like fall back a little bit. And they weren't really hitting shots, so we tried to play off of them. But I mean, like I said, they were just aggressive. I mean, they were just for athletic, and they just attacked us.
You had to start off very intensive. How was it to have Jaye and Crockett being very aggressive at the very beginning of the game?
It was great for us. He didn't back down. I don't think he backed down at one point in the game, and that was big for us.
Jaye, y'all finished with a positive assist-to-turnover ratio of 12-9. Is that really another positive y'all can build off of moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because Coach always wants us to, like I said before, winning the rebounds and winning the assist-to-turnover ratio. And that's something that, I mean, I was telling the guys, like, no turnovers, because last game we kind of killed us. We gave up a lot of tough turnovers, which just led to easy baskets for the team, and we just tried to avoid turning the ball over to not let our offense turn into their offense. And I mean, it was great that we won on the assist.
Jaye, competed with the top 10 team tonight. Obviously, retained a lot of the fans that came from the Oklahoma State game. Won 2 games on the road. Can you talk about, do you feel like this span of games has been a program changer? Or you're getting close to flipping this program around?
Yeah, I mean, we're really getting to school in the Texas Tech basketball. It's really a focus on football here at Tech, and the students are getting into it. The community's coming, but I mean, you got to win. Like that's what's going to draw people, and they're just helping us win these games and having close games like tonight because they bring so much energy, and that's that 6th man on the court when they're out there yelling and going crazy. So I mean, it helps a lot.